The yeas are 111, the nays 92, the majority required by the Constitution having voted in the affirmative.
For the third straight year under a Republican-controlled legislature, a budget was passed on time and with no tax increases. House Bill 1437 is a $28.4 billion spending plan that gives more money to education and human services, yet keeps its increase over last year below the level of inflation. After the final vote, House Republicans felt this was a plan that meets taxpayers' expectations of state government.
We couldn't be more pleased to get this done. Third budget done in time, no tax increases, prioritizing spending in the Commonwealth.
We're funding what we as a state government should be funding. We are not increasing taxes. That's very important. And we're living within our means.
Education is a big winner in this year's plan. A record high of $10 billion in state dollars is invested in K-12 education. $22.5 million was also allocated for distressed school districts. Never before has there been this much money spent on education in the Commonwealth.
We put a lot of money into education, in fact, the most ever in a budget. And the people of Pennsylvania called for that. My district also was very interested in that. So we passed that. And I'd really like to challenge the school board directors to look at that money and use it wisely and effectively. And my constituents, go to school board meetings, see what's going on. Challenge them, because with us putting more money into education, that's how we're keeping your property taxes down.
Health and Human Services also receive an increase that restores funding to various programs such as anemia research, lupus, and diabetes programs. There's additional money for hemophilia, cystic fibrosis, ALS support services, and more. And nearly $50 million additional dollars will go towards further reducing the waiting lists for those with both physical and intellectual disabilities.
One of the issues that we have within our communities, and especially in Cumberland County, is the need with those with intellectual disabilities. The dollars we were able to put forward also dealt with the waiting list that we always have to face as a local community with those that we want to help the most.
House Republicans also reinforced public safety as a top budget priority, funding an additional 290 state troopers. This increase is particularly important for those rural areas where state police provide the only law enforcement service.
In this budget, we have enough money to be able to fund new cadet troops. We've been needing that for a long time, and this was a positive that we had this year.
Finally, House budget deliberations included a last-minute effort to force a premature expansion of federal Medicaid as required by Obamacare. House Republicans successfully fought back, allowing the administration to continue its negotiations with Washington, D.C. before committing Pennsylvania taxpayers to unknown millions in new spending.